Hey guys, and welcome back to Daily Crypto TV. Today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and we're going to talk about XRP. Obviously things have been going slow at the moment and we haven't really done much at all. We've just been going sideways since the stock market crashed the other day. So let's start with Bitcoin. So basically we're on the 45-minute chart on Bitcoin. What I can sort of see at the moment is we are in some sort of bear flag pattern again. And we're also in a descending triangle within that bear flag. If we obviously break to the upside, then we should see a pump to the upside. Let's have a little look. So if we break to the upside, we should see a nice little pump to $37,000. If we do the complete opposite to that, then we should see quite a drop to the downside, which will probably be this drop here. So this means that we will probably be dropping all the way down to the support level of $32,400. Obviously we don't want that to happen again, really, to be honest. Let's move towards the the 1 hour chart on Bitcoin. So same again, same pattern, both the same patterns, bearish flag, descending triangle pattern. We have just ticked bearish, so we've obviously seen a little bit of a sell-off, but we are moving towards this this edge of the triangle at the moment, so hopefully something happens, but we may tick bearish on the MACD soon, and we've obviously ticked bearish on the RSI, but if we move up the time frames, then it seems to get a little bit more bullish as we go up the time frames, so to the higher time frames. So if we move from the 1 hour to the 4 hour, so we have kind of just tick bullish down the bottom of the RSI here, and we are about to tick bullish here on the MACD, and you can see that the selling pressure has dropped quite a lot down here. It sort of dropped all the way down, so we should start seeing some blue candles here on the MACD, which would be lovely. Let me just remove these. So yeah, basically we are in a bearish flag pattern at the moment, and we are in a descending triangle pattern at the moment as well. So we're on the 4 hour chart. If we obviously break to the upside on here, we should see a pump. It should be the same as the 45-minute chart or similar. So that would mean that we'll be retesting the top of the bearish flag pattern at $37,000. Obviously, if we break to the downside, this would mean that we would have quite a big drop to the downside, to one of the supports at the bottom. So if we put that there, then yeah, we would be retesting the support level of $32,400. Obviously we don't want that, but to be honest, I never thought that we would break the resistance of $36,300, but we obviously did, due to the stock market inflation, well, the increase in the percentage in the stock market, which obviously resulted in this big red candle here out of this bullish flag pattern, which was unfortunate, but it did happen. So hopefully, yeah, so we should hopefully be retesting the $37,000 mark, or if not, we should be retesting the $33,700 mark, depending on which way Bitcoin goes. But it does look like it's about to tick bullish on the 4 hour chart, and it's kind of just tick bullish on the RSI, and we are at the bottom of the RSI as well. So we do usually see less selling pressure and more buying pressure, which would mean that we should move towards the upside. So if we break through this descending triangle pattern, we should be going more to the upside. So I should see sort of by the end of the weekend we should be retesting the $37,300 mark, hopefully, fingers crossed, but obviously it can go the other way. Let's move up to the daily chart. So we're seeing sort of some small red candles on the MACD, and we're sort of seeing a couple of blue candles on the MACD as well. We're still bearish on the daily, and we're still bearish on the RSI. If we obviously break to the bottom of this descending triangle, then again we should be retesting the $32,400 mark, which I hope we don't do. But obviously we are seeing, obviously there was a lot of selling pressure here, and we're starting to see a lot less selling pressure, so hopefully we start buying in. But obviously this is a great time to buy Bitcoin. Obviously, don't listen to what I say. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but this would be a great time to buy Bitcoin. I do think we are sort of at the bottom, really. These have been quite strong support levels over the, well, we've only retested this support level back in beginning of this year, and the last time we retested it was sort of, well, around July last year. So if we move over to XRP, this is the 45-minute chart on XRP. We are in a descending triangle within a descending triangle. If we obviously break to the downside, then we probably would see quite a lot of selling pressure again, of probably about this much selling pressure here, which would mean that we would be retesting, would break through the 56 cent mark, and we'll probably start to try and retest the 52 cent mark. I don't think that's going to happen, really, in my personal opinion. Yeah, I mean, it can possibly happen, actually, because I have just seen a certain pattern here. So we've got a left shoulder ahead and a right shoulder here. So that is a head and shoulders pattern, which would mean that we would break to the downside. So if we break out of this descending triangle, then we should break to the downside, and we'll probably be retesting the 58 cent mark. If we break through that, then we should be, so let's draw it on there. So if we break through here, we'd retest this 56 cent mark, and then we should move down if we do break this to the 52 cent mark, really. That's sort of what I'm seeing. Everything's sort of quite bearish, really, at the moment. But as I'm pretty sure I did see, as we move up, it should be a little bit more bullish. No, same again. Head and shoulders pattern, same again. Can't really get out of that. If we obviously break to the upside here, if we break out of this descending triangle here, let me just measure that for you. If I can get the candle. Yeah, if we break to the upside of here, we should be retesting the resistance level of 62 cents. That obviously won't happen in one day. That might happen over a course of a couple of days, depending on when we break out of this descending triangle. Let's move from the 1 hour to the 4 hour. Yeah, we may be starting to tick bullish on the MACD, depending on how much buying pressure we get. If we get a little bit more buying pressure, then we should sort of tick bullish on the MACD, and then we should see that pump to break out of this descending triangle, which would, let's have a look. Yeah, which would mean that we would be retesting the resistance of 62 cents, and we should hopefully break through to about 63 cents. If we, 2 seconds. Yeah, obviously everything is quite bearish. I just try and see the positive in things, but also I don't like to always be bullish and tell you that things are going to go up when I can see clearly that they're probably not going to go up. So I like to give you both sides of the charts, really. So that's why I say, oh, if we break out of the descending triangle, we will get to this price, or if we break down, that'll be bearish, we'll break down to this support level, and then if we break the support level, then we should move down again. That's basically what I'm trying to do, and it's the same. So if you go up, you break through you retest a local resistance, and if you drop back down, you would retest the support and then go back up, or you can break through that resistance and then move back up a bit higher. It all differs on what's happening with the markets at the moment. Obviously with XRP I can see a head and shoulders pattern, so I could see that we may be moving towards the downside, and we're probably about to tick bearish again on the RSI, but on the MACD we may potentially be ticking bullish, so it's a bit of 50-50 at the moment. But if we go back to the 4 hour, let me just finish this video off with this. So if we go to the, so this is basically the head and shoulders pattern with XRP. So you see the left shoulder, the head, right shoulder, and then you would see downward movement, really, if this plays out. So you would see us move down to about 54 cents. So if we do obviously break down, so if we break through this support level, would move probably a bit further down and try and sort of find some balance, but we'll probably end up retesting this support level here, and then hopefully trade sideways, and then probably try and retest this support level, this resistance level here. That is probably what's going to happen. I mean, I don't like to be bearish on XRP because I've got coins of XRP. I've got quite a big bag. But I mean, it is what it is. It's more buying opportunity. Like someone else that I know says, you always buy the dip. Always buy the dip. If your coin goes down in price, keep on buying coins, and then you can dollar cost average, and then you can make more money when it goes back up. Obviously, XRP does copy Bitcoin, so if Bitcoin does break through that descending triangle, let me show you. So obviously you can see what's actually going on. So if Bitcoin obviously does break through this descending triangle here, no, sorry, down here. So if we break through this bearish flag and descending triangle here, then we should get a pump to the upside. So my obviously prediction for Bitcoin in the short term, if we break through this descending triangle, then we should retest this top of the bearish flag here at $57,200, and then we should probably retest this resistance of $57,500. $57,500. So that is kind of what I would see that would happen. That's only if we break out. Obviously, if we break to the downside, I think I said that we'll retest the 34,800, and then we'll probably break straight through that and then go to the $33,700 mark. So it all depends on what happens, but we have obviously ticked bullish on the MACD, and we have ticked bullish on the RSI on the 4 hour. So I should see some buying pressure and break through this descending triangle. So we'll come back to this video tomorrow, and then we'll see if we've broken out of this and see if my prediction was right. But I have predicted either way. Really, I predicted the upside and I predicted the downside. So I mean, tomorrow we'll see what happens. But I need to wrap this video up. It's already 12 minutes long. I'll see you guys on the next one. Make sure you like and subscribe and click that bell notification so you obviously get a notification on each video that I make. And I shall make another one around 9 PM tomorrow. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.